Hi everyone, it's Carlos here, back with another video, second in the episode STORJ BiteSize, and today we're going to be looking at satellite audit scripts. So let's get into it. Okay, so if we go to our web browser, once again, all links will be put in the description of the video, so you don't need to remember anything. But there is a page on the STORJ support script for audit stats by satellite. And what is this useful for? Well, if you're new to STORJ like me, you've got a long period of time that you've got to be going through the auditing and vetting procedures by the satellites that are configured against your node, and it would be handy to see how you're progressing with that. It is a very slow process, so don't expect miracles off the bat. But from this page, you have various scripts that are available to you that you can just copy out for Docker or PowerShell. The one I'm interested in here is the PowerShell script for Windows GUI, because my node's running on Windows. So I've copied that out, and then if we go over to my node briefly, which is running behind, we can see by putting in that command and pressing enter that we get some data back. And what this is your current audit score by satellite, your suspension score, and your online score. Now, the other day, all of these were ones against all of my satellites, but today I had an outage. I'm not sure what caused it, but my whole system froze up. The browser session with the node display was still showing on the PC, as well as the entire Windows start bar menu, but the whole thing was locked. I had no mouse, no keyboard support, couldn't recover, had to power off and reboot the machine to recover. When it's come back, you can see that I got penalized by the EU server that was obviously auditing me at the time, and it has now dropped below 1 to 0.99 and a residual figure. So you can see by running this script, you can see how any outages have impacted your audit scores that might not be truly reflected on the dashboard screen. So as you can see here, we've got the 4 satellites that I've been got configured against my node, and we've got pretty much scores of 1, 1 and 1 across it. Now, I've been told, and from what I've read as well, it's backed up the fact that you have to go through 100 audits over the period of, I think it's between 9 and 12 months that your node is operational. And so you can see I started around about the 26th of September. That audit score has not moved at all. So you can see that those 100 audits are going to be done at very large intervals. So I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but I'll be keeping an eye on it. I'll let you know when I see a change in those scores in my updates that I give you of my node. But suspension score stays the same as well, but obviously the online score has been affected by my outage. Now, you can get a bit more information without utilizing the command in its entirety. You can strip out just this section here, the HTTP localhost port number API JSON section, and if you put that straight into a browser like this, you get a JSON string returned with a lot more information in it. So you can see it's got your node ID, your wallet address, blah blah blah, and also each satellite and current storage used on that satellite, whether you're disqualified or suspended against that satellite. They are all null, so I presume that's getting interpreted as 1 because you're not disqualified or suspended. And then there's some information about your disk space usage, bandwidth usage, and when you were last pinged by servers, the version of the software, and what have you. So there's another way to get some more information there, should you want to. The one thing that JSON string doesn't return is any information about auditing. There's the suspension and the disqualification, but I'm not sure where the auditing figure's coming from, because I can't see it in what's being returned from the API. So I'll need to do some more digging there to find out where it's getting that information from. I might try and talk to the API programmatically and see if I can get that information from it based on what I can see in that PowerShell command. And I'll let you know if I make any progress there. But for now, that might help you keep an eye on your node and see the impact more of any outages you've had. Because if you look down here, you can see that all these servers are reporting online 100%. But from looking at that individual API call in the browser, you can see that I was penalized actually for that outage. It would be nice to know what that outage was caused by. I did have some other machines on my network go out. I did have a drop off of internet connection on another PC on my network as well at the same point in time. So not sure what caused that, but I need to have a look and I'll let you know if I make any progress in that area. But I hope that's been useful. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next STORJ BiteSize episode comes out. But for now, I'll say goodbye.